मुझको अपना लेना, मैं शरण पड़ा तेरे चरणों में जगा देना। We're not using the mic. Yeah. चरणों में जगा देना, गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना, मुझको अपना लेना। करुणानिधि नाम तेरा, करुणा बरसावो तू, करुणानिधि नाम तेरा, करुणा बरसावो तू, सोए हुए भाग्य को हे नाथ जगाओ तू, सोए हुए भाग्य को नाथ जगाओ तू, हे नाथ जगाओ तू, हे नाथ जगाओ तू। मेरे नाव बाबा डोले, उसे पार लगा देना, मेरे नाव बाबा डोले, उसे पार लगा देना। गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना, गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना। तुम सुख के सागर हो, भक्ति के सहारे हो, तुम सुख के सागर हो, भक्ति के सहारे हो, मेरे मन में समाये हो, मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो, मेरे मन में समाये हो, मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो, मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो, मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो। नित्य मान जपू तेरी, मेरे दोष बुला देना, नित्य मान जपू तेरी, मेरे दोष बुला देना। गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना, गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना। मैं संत का सेवक हूँ, गुरु चरणों का दास हूँ, मेरे संत का सेवक हूँ, गुरु चरणों का दास हूँ। नहीं नाथ बुलाना मुझे, इस जग में अकेला हूँ, नहीं नाथ बुलाना मुझे, इस जग में अकेला हूँ।
Sing something.
Ohe Vaishnavata Kura Nayara Sagara Irasikari
Ohe Vaishnavata Kura Nayara Sagara Irasikari
Yaparachaya Suraya Amare Tumhara Charanadu
Diya Parachaya Suraya Amare Tumhara Charanadu
Ohe Vaishnavata Kura Nayara Sagara Irasikari Jaya Gunadumi, Jaya Dusasuri, Jaya Gunadihurasi.
Jaya Vegadumi, Jaya Dosasuri, Jaya Gunadihurasi.
Jaya Saka Sangha Devi Amare,
Jaya Satsanga Deoe Amare,
Musiche Sangerasi.
Bosiche Shangerasi.
Ohe Vaishnavata Kura Nayara Sagara Irasikari Nakuri. Ohe
Vaishnavata Kura Dayara Sagara Vidasekari Nakori.
Yaki Amara Nahi Paya Guru Hari Nama Sankirtani.
Ekaki Amara Nahi Pai Bala Hari Nama Sankirtane.
Tumi kripa kore Shara Bindu Diya.
Tumi kripa kori Shada Bindu Diya.
Deho Krishna Namadani.
Deho Krishna Namadani.
Ohe Vaishnavata Kura Nayara Sagara Irasikari Nakori.
Vaishnavata Kura Dayara Sagara Vidasekari Nakori.
Krishna se tumhara Krishna dite para
Krishna se tumhara Krishna dite para
tumhara साथ किया छे
तुम्हारा साथ पिया छे
আমি তো কাঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলে
আমি তো কাঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি
বেটা পাচ্ছি পাচ্ছি
গাইতা পছে পাছে
তোরে বৈষ্ণব
Dio Shamlala, Dio Shamlala, Piliteri Pagari Rankala,
Dio Shamlala, Dio Shamlala, Piliteri Pagari Rankala.
Dio Shamlala, Dio Shamlala, Piliteri Pagari Rankala.
Dio Shamlala, Dio Shamlala, Piliteri Pagari Rankala.
Gokul mein aayo Nandalala,
Gokul mein aayo Nandalala,
Gokul mein aayo Nandalala,
Gokul mein aayo Nandalala.
गोपियों से पर गया भला,
गोपियों से पर गए अब भाला।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंगला।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंग काला।
मत रोकाना उआ उआ,
मत रोकाना हुआ हुआ,
मत रोकाना उआ उआ,
मत रोकाना हुआ हुआ।
समझावे सुनंद बुआ, समझावे सुनंद बुआ। जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंगला।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंग काला।
खीर जलेबी पूरी लाडू पुआ,
खीर जलेबी पूरी लड्डू पुआ,
खीर जलेबी पूरी लाडू पुआ,
खीर
जलेबी पूरी लाडू पुआ। यशोमती गारा आनंद हुआ,
यशोमती गारा आनंद हुआ।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंगला।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंग काला।
चमरा चमर कोरे पालना,
चरम चरण कर पालना,
चरम चरम कोरे पालना।
चमर चरमर करे पालना।
ब्रजवासी गायो जिये ललना,
ब्रजवासी गायो जियो ललना।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला, तेरी तेरी पगड़ी रंगला।
जियो श्यामलाला, जियो श्यामलाला,
आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की नंद की आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की नंद की आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की नंद की आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की चैतन्य लाल की चैतन्य लाल की चैतन्य लाल की नंद की आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की नंद की आनंद पायो चैतन्य लाल की गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय 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 राधा रमन हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय हरि बोल 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे राधे गोविंद 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 राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद वृंदावन में राधे राधे गोवर्धन
Abhinash, thanks for coming. 1 hour late. Guruve Gauda Chandraya Radhikaya Tadali Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Shri Nanda Nandanam Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopi Jana Samayuktam Vrindavanam Manoharam Bhakti Vihina Parada Lakshmi Bhakti Vihina Parada Lakshmi Bhakti Vihina Parada Laksha Chipascha Kamadi Tarangavat Kripamai Tvam Saranam Prapadye Brinde Namaste Charana Ravindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So first of all I offer pranams to our Gurudev Om Vishnupad Vidanti Swami Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj, our Shiksha Gurus Nichilila Prashri Gaur Govinda Gosai Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Madhusudam Gosai Maharaj, all Vaishnavas, Sri Radha Govinda, Sachinandan Gaura Hari, all devotees, thank you for coming. So, finally made it to Guyana, 24 hours traveling. Bus and flight, everything. So tonight is our first program. So good to see devotees have come. If some neighbors would come, that would be even better. Mahendra, you have no friends? Where are your friends?
Because of the high bull.
Huh?
Because of the high bull, nobody wants to be
Then why come? So, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavat Puran, give one history. I'm used to speaking with translators, so I have to change mine. One time, scriptures give many advice for many different levels of persons. We cannot expect everyone to follow the same thing. Just like in a class of 30 children, some children get 95%, 100%. Some get 70, some 50. Abhinash and others 20. Even in one class, there's many gradation of students. So in the same way, many gradations of people. Some in Sattva Gun. Everyone know what Sattva Gun is? Some in goodness. Some in passion. Some in ignorance. So the Vedas not close the door on anyone. Everyone have to begin from somewhere. So sometimes scriptures say do this, some other scriptures say that. Other scriptures say do this. And everyone, according to their qualification, will be attracted. So in the same way, one time, on the bank of the, I think, Bhagirati, many sages, many rishis were discussing who is the best object of worship? Who is topmost? God cannot be 10 or 20. By definition, God means one, topmost, the source of everything. There cannot be two sources. There cannot be two causes. There must be one. Who is that supreme deity? Islam saying something, Christians saying something, Hindus saying something, Buddhists saying something. But that something is not 5 or 10 or 15. That absolute truth. Absolute means who don't rely on anyone for his existence. No, like this phone made in China. No. So it cannot be absolute. Absolute means for himself and by himself. who does not need anyone or anything, that is the absolute truth. And everything else is relative, relative to him, the one absolute. But sometimes very hard to understand nicely who is the supreme deity. So Bhrigu, many rishis were discussing. Then one great personality, Bhrigu Muni, he said, I will test who is the topmost. Especially, we see common in Hinduism, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Who is topmost? So Bhrigu wanted to find out for himself. So first person he went to was Brahma. Right? Everything comes from Brahma in the material universe. And there are millions of universe where they come from. That is from Vishnu. So anyway, we'll discuss this later. So Bhrigu went to test Chaturmukh Brahma. Chaturmukh means who has 4 heads. Because there are 4 Vedas. So each mouth speaking one Veda. Rig, Atha, Sama, Yajur Veda. So Bhrigu, as we all are the sons of Brahma. So when Bhrigu went to see his father, he wanted to examine him. So normally we see father, we do some respect. But Bhrigu not offered any respect to Lord Brahma. No pranam, no sweet words, no gift, nothing. No. So for Brahma, this was very insulting. Especially in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, one who is respected, then disrespect is worse than death. Confirmed. So Bhrigu not offered any respect to father. Brahma means guru, Brahma means father. Brahma is the topmost personality in the material universe. So when Bhrigu not offered any respect, then Brahma became very angry. Kamesa, Krodesa, Krishna says. Lust, greed, these are the gateways to hellish life. So Brahma, because of pride, became very angry. Then, but Brahma is also very intelligent. So by his intelligence, he controlled his anger. Then Bhrigu looking everything. Oh. Brahma have too much rajagun, passion, desire for respect. So he cannot be the topmost. Then he went to the next great personality, that is Mahesh, Shiva. They say Mahadev. Shiva, great person. Brahma had many things to do, but Shiva, he give up everything and just meditation. So when Bhrigu came, because Shiva also come from Brahma, Brahma's forehead. Everything come in this universe, everything come from Brahma, including Shiva. So Shiva and Bhrigu are like brothers, but Shiva is older brother, of course. So when you see your brother, what you do? You embrace. So much relationship, friendship between brothers. But when Bhrigu came to Shiva, and Shiva went to embrace him, then Bhrigu, don't touch me. Dirty fellow. Right? Where Lord Shiva lives, the crematorium. What he puts on his body, the ashes. The ashes of the dead bodies. That's his decoration. What ornaments he wears? Some skulls. Mundamala they call. Some skulls. Some snakes. So, and Bhrigu is a Brahmin. So when Shiva went to embrace him, then Bhrigu, don't touch me, dirty fellow. Crazy fellow. Because Shiva always taking some, what you call here, ganja, other things. So Bhrigu, don't touch me, you are not clean. Then Shiva became very angry. This is too much disrespect. And by younger brother. So Shiva took his Trisul and went to kill Bhrigu. That time Parvati, Devi, no. He is Brahman, he is younger brother. Forgive him. And one thing about Shiva, he become angry easily, but also next minute he forget everything. Therefore people call him Asutosh, easily pleased, but also easily angered. Easily angered. In Hindi they say, who's Nadam and Garam very easily. Nadam means soft and Garam means hot. Very quickly become Nadam and Garam. This person is a little dangerous. So Bhrigu saw this. Brahma could control, but Shiva more angry. Why? Because Shiva is the presiding deity of Tamagun. So this is nature also. And Shiva presiding deity of Rajagun. So Bhrigu saw this, no, he cannot be the topmost deity. So finally he went to the abode of Lord Vishnu. No, Vishnu lived in his own like abode in this material world. They call Ram Priya Vaikunta. Simple language, people say Vishnu Lok. Vishnu is the maintainer. Any problem, Shiva destroys. Brahmaji creates, Shiva destroys. But who maintains everything? That is Vishnu. So he went to see Vishnu. 3 forms of Vishnu. People should know a little bit. Vishnu Tattva. The first form is the expansion of Sankarshan Balaram. So he's called Mahavishnu. He's so enormous. The universe has come from the pores of his skin. When he breathes out, that is creation. When he breathes in, that is, they call pralaya, destruction. Then Vishnu and that Mahavishnu enter every universe. That is Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Every universe have a Vishnu. Vishnu fills half the universe with water, then he resides on Ananta, and from his navel, because lotus grow on water. So on this water comes one lotus. On top of that lotus is Lord Brahma. In the stem of the lotus are the 14 planetary systems. That is called Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Then Garbhodakshay Vishnu enter into everyone's heart as the Paramatma, the super soul controlling this material world. Now where eyes are moving up and down, who is doing that? Whose power? I'm speaking, whose power? You are hearing, whose power is that? That is all the Paramatma, super soul. So he's called Kiyadakshay Vishnu. So 3 forms of Vishnu. So, Bhrigu went to see Vishnu. And Vishnu have his own place in the material world, like embassy. Like Australia have embassy here in Guyana. Australia has embassy in Guyana? Anyway, Americans have embassy. Americans have embassy in Guyana. Chinese have, I've seen Chinese embassy, quite big. India has embassy. Russians have embassy. So, for example, the American consulate or the Indian consulate, Guyanese police cannot go there without permission. It's considered, even though it's in Guyana, the American embassy is considered part of America. No one can go there. They have some immunity. So in the same way, Vishnu have his place in this universe. That is called Vishnu Lok. Kir Saga, many names it has. Ram Priya Vaikunta. When the Devas have any problem, they go to Vishnu. And they go to his place. So Bhrigu went there. And what did he see, Vishnu? Sayanam, they say, sleeping. Means Vishnu always, just by breathing, he do the creation. And he always meditate on himself. This is called Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra. So Vishnu taking rest. Because Bhagavan does everything by desire, sankalp. Bhagavan don't have to get bricks and mortar and put everything together. He just do by desire. Icha matra, they say. Bhagavan wants and his Shakti does. Like Vishnu want to create. Maya Shakti The material energy creates millions of universes, but Vishnu just desire, I want this, and his potency is Om, yes. Bhagavan want to destroy, that just by desire, I want to destroy, finished everything. Eko Bahusham, that one desire to become many. Then another potency called the Jiva Shakti produced the unlimited individual souls. But all Vishnu just desire, nothing else. So Bhrigu came to see Vishnu. What's Vishnu doing? Taking rest. Not taking rest, Yoga Nidra, meditation. So if a guest comes to your house, what do you do? Oh, welcome, come. We give a seat, welcome. But when Bhrigu came, Vishnu not stood up, not did anything, because Vishnu not see. Always his eyes closed, meditating, and Lakshmi massage. So he not see Bhrigu. Then Bhrigu became angry. This is great disrespect. I come to your house, you not stand up, not welcome me, no sweet words. So Bhrigu, being angry, he kicked the chest of Vishnu very hard. So to kick someone is very bad, but to kick someone in front of their wife, this is more shame. So Vishnu immediately, oh, Brahman Devata. Oh, a Brahman has come, a great personality has come. So Vishnu immediately said, oh, please forgive me, I not saw you. And Vishnu began to massage the feet of Bhrigu. And then Vishnu said, oh Bhrigu, my chest is very strong. Like you see in Bhagavad Gita, so many demons tried to kill Krishna in the Mahabharata. So many demons use many, many weapons. They know many astras. Fire weapon, mountain weapon. Before people had all this knowledge. So Vishnu said, many demons tried to kill me. But they used many, many weapons on me. Like Lord Ram, right? When he's fighting with Ravana and the Asuras, you can imagine how many weapons they're throwing at Lord Ram. So Vishnu said, my chest is very hard, like thunderbolt. Many demons tried to kill me many, many times, and they use many weapons on me, but these weapons have no effect because my chest is so hard. And your lotus feet are very soft. So when you kick my chest, your feet feel so much pain. So Vishnu massaging his feet to take away the pain. So when Bhrigu saw this, Bhrigu began to weep, his heart melt. Only Vishnu have this type of, what's the word? Sahushnata. Only Vishnu have this type of gentleness. Only this type of sweet behavior. Even though he's the greatest, he always gives so much respect to others. Amana nikitanyasa. So Bhrigu felt very bad by his behavior. He began to weep. I have done very wrong. So Krishna, and remember to this pastime, you see any deity of Krishna, any deity of Vishnu, anywhere, always there's a little footprint on the chest. That is the kick of Bhrigu. So anyway, many weapons not even make a mark on the chest of Vishnu, but one footprint of Brahman, then Krishna accepting like this. So Bhrigu weeping. And he went back, yes, definitely Vishnu is the topmost deity, the topmost worshipful object. Only he possessed all 60 qualities. We are individual souls, we only have 50 qualities. There's a book you can read, Jaiva Dharma, all the 50 qualities of the Jiva are mentioned. But we only have 50 qualities, and each quality only a little bit. Okay, Krishna Karuna, listening? Don't jiggle too much. Try to be peaceful, like Vishnu. The Devas like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Varun, Chandra, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, these Devas have 55 qualities. They have 5 qualities which we do not have. But Narayan, Vishnu means Narayan. Narayan is this world. Vishnu is this world. And Narayan is the spiritual world. But they're like, you can think same, not different. Little different activities, but same tattva. So they have 60 qualities. And Krishna have 4 special qualities that are not even present in Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan has omniscience. He knows everything. He has Sarva Vyapak. He is present in every atom. His body is always Sachidananda. Like you never see any DC Vishnu with white hair or glasses or stomach coming out like Todararam. Bhagavan's body never changed. Therefore, because always Sachidananda. So only Bhagavan can make universes. Only Bhagavan Vishnu can create the universes. No Deva can do that. So Narayan have 5 qualities which even Brahma, Shiva, Ganesh, these other Devas do not have. This type of power. But Krishna has 4 special qualities which are not even present in Narayan. 4 qualities. Krishna have 4 qualities which are not even present in Ramchandra or Narasingha, or to speak of any other Vishnu Murti. Krishna has 4 special things. Why? Because Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. In this Jaya Jaya Deva Hari, everybody know this bhajan. Every verse Jayadev says, Keshavadrita Dasavidarupa. Keshav means Krishna. Turn off your phone. Keshav is one name of Krishna. Keshav, who's the controller of Brahma and Indra, his name is Keshav. But Keshav also means whose hair is very sweet, very curly, very black, very attractive. So Keshavadrita Dasavidarupa. Keshav means Krishna. He has come and he himself has expanded as these 10 incarnations. Keshavadrita Dasavidarupa. Keshav has become these 10. So Krishna etecham ksa kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Therefore all the Vedas declare Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. Therefore Krishna is not called Avatar, he's called Avatari. Avatari means the source, the original. So, tonight we'll talk what special qualities Krishna has that no other Vishnu Murti possesses. Therefore the worship of Radha Krishna is considered the topmost worship. What is the first quality of Krishna? Krishna presents Rup Madhuri. Krishna has extraordinary beauty that attracts even other incarnations of Vishnu. All the incarnations of Vishnu are enchanting, beautiful. But Krishna possesses super extraordinary beauty that attract everyone else. There's a nice story. One time Sita Devi, Sita is the wife of Ram. When Krishna comes as Ram, then Radharani comes as Sita. As Krishna is the source of all avatar, then Radhika, Radharani, she is the source of all Shakti. Umarama, Satyasachi, Chandra, Rukmini, Radha, Avatar, Shab, Amnayavan. All the Vedas describe Uma. Uma means Parvati. Rama means Lakshmi. Umarama, Lakshmi, Satya, Satyabhama. Rukmini, Sita. These are all incarnations of Radhika. So when Krishna comes as Ram, then Radhika comes as Sita. When Krishna comes as Narayan, then Radhika comes as Lakshmi. In the material world, when Krishna takes a special form of Shiva for this material function, then Radhika takes the form of Parvati for doing this work. But Radhika is the source of all. Therefore, Radhika Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shakti Mam, Dvivastu Bednahi Shastra Parimam. All scripture describe Krishna is the topmost Shakti Mam. And Radhika is the topmost Shakti. So Krishna wants to taste many type of taste. Therefore Krishna sometimes coming as Ram, sometimes coming as Nrsimha, sometimes coming as Matsya, Kurma, many incarnations. So there's a famous story. One, we know Sita is so famous as being most chaste woman. Sita. When Sita was kidnapped by Ravan, then 11 months Sita never ate anything. Because Ravan is giving, she not accept. 11 months when Sita was in Lanka as a prisoner of Ravan, 11 months she never drank water. Why? Because this given by Ravan, how can she drink? Ravan hates Ram. So Sita not accept anything. 11 months, Sita not took bath even. No. A high class woman take bath. Why? Husband looks me and become happy. So Sita 11 months not took bath, not change cloth, not drank anything, not took even a piece of fruit. She's so much attached to Ram. Hanuman saw this. So Hanuman described Sita's position. Then Ram asked how she survived. She not drinking, she not eating. How is she living? And Hanuman says, she survived by the nectar of your name. Ram Nam. She always chant your name. Ram, Ram, Rameti, Ram Nam Manoharam Sahasranam Tad Punyam Ram Nam Samavita. We chant the Vishnu Sahasranam. 1,000 names of Vishnu, the same result by chanting one name of Ram. So it said, we chant Ra, Ra, all sins go. And who chant Ma, sin cannot come back. Ram, Ram. So Sita always chant Ram, Ram. Therefore by this nectar she survived. So one day when, after Sita and Ram went on Vanaprast, Ram, 14 years in the forest. Then before Ravan came, Sita, Ravan, Lakshman in the forest. So one day, at the holy place Panchavati, Sita was drawing on a rock. You know, sometime with one rock you draw on another rock. And she was drawing some picture of another man. So normally husband very angry, no, if he sees wife looking. So Ram looking what she's drawing. But when Ram saw this picture, he smiled. Sita was drawing a picture of Gopinath. We cannot, many people think because Ram came 16 million years ago. No. Ram is first and Krishna is second, but this is not proper logic. Because all incarnations are eternal. Hey, Madhavika. Hey, sit. Listen. If children don't listen never now, they'll never listen later. So, she's drawing one picture of Gopinath, Krishna. So when Ram saw this, he not become angry. He smiled. Because Ram and Gopinath are the same person. This is not two persons. This is same person. One tattva. So Ram smiled. Then Sita said, Prabhu, I have very strong desire to see the form that you will take in Dwapara Yuga, this Krishna form. I have very strong desire. It means Krishna's beauty is so great, even Sita become attracted. Then what did Ram say? Ram smiled. Devi, I cannot show you that form. Because Krishna is original. Like I can give material example. It's not best example, but hand is original, no? So I can make some shadow on the wall. So what original does, shadow can follow. But shadow do something, my hand not move, because original has power. Material example, but still some idea you can get. So Ram said, I cannot show you that form of Krishna. Krishna can become Ram. Krishna can become anything if he wants. But anything cannot become Krishna. Everything is not Krishna. Right? Krishna and his Shakti. Krishna and his creation. Krishna is everywhere, but everything is not Krishna. Try and understand the difference. Understand, Mother? A little bit? Krishna become everything, but everything is not Krishna. This is not God. This is not Krishna. People say, where is God? He's everywhere. Is this God? No. Is this God? Is this microphone God? No. So, Krishna can become everything. Krishna has become everything, but everything is not Krishna. So when Sita said, I want to see that form, Ram said, I cannot show you. Krishna can take the form of Ram, but Ram cannot take the form of Krishna. Because original. No. Something special is in Krishna that Krishna reserves only for himself. Therefore I've heard Krishna is solar color, 16 parts, but Ram is only 12. Again and again, Ramchittamanas, other scriptures say this. So Ram smiling, he said, I cannot show you that form. But I can show you in another way. So Ram, taking one arrow, he carved one rock, and that became a deity of Gopinath. So near Jagannath Puri, there's one small city called Ramuna. And in Ramuna is this very charming deity of Gopinath Krishna, carved by Lord Ram. 16 million years ago. Imagine. Many people think Ram came in Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga means what? Not in this Divi Yuga. In one day of Brahma, Hemalata late, 2 hours late. Again. I bet she's never late to open her shop. Shop opening, right time. Hare Krishna. What we were saying? In one day of Brahma, there are 1,000 Divya Yugas. In one Divya Yuga means Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga. But Ram not came this Divya Yuga. Ram came, Rupa Goswami wrote 2 Divya Yugas before. I think now is 27th Divya Yuga of this day of Brahma. But Ram not come now, he come 2 Divya Yugas before. That means 16 million years before Ram came. But still the Vedic culture is so strong. I think probably every Indian house in Guyana even have Ramayana in their home. Such is the strength of the Vedic culture. So, this deity is very beautiful if you see. Even in the back, Ram also carved trees, cows, many things you look in the deity. This is not hard. Bhagavan made millions of universes. Not difficult for him to carve a motif. So this is very nice story. This is one proof also. Krishna and Gopinath have something which even no other incarnation have. What is that? Super excellent beauty. Super excellent beauty. Krishna's beauty is so astonishing, it astonishes even Krishna. I think Bhagavatam, other scripture describe, sometimes Krishna walk in Dwarka, there's many polished stones. Now people use glass, but before, stone you polish, that become like a mirror. So one time Krishna walked and saw his own reflection. Krishna's reflection was so astonishing, even Krishna fell unconscious. It means Krishna's beauty astonished even Krishna. Therefore Krishna means what? Krish in Sanskrit. Krish means Akarshan Shakti. Akarshan means to attract. So by his beauty, beauty means Sri, by his beauty, Krishna astonished even himself. Krishna attract even himself. By his beauty, Krishna attract all the liberated souls. Atmaramas chamuneo negranti apiyarukra kurvanti ehoitikim bhatti mitambutam gurohan. By his beauty, he attract even the liberated souls to his service. And what to speak of the Jivatma, Krishna attract even other incarnations by his beauty. There's another story in 10th canto Bhagavatam. Kamalakanta says we should not hear pastimes, but it's not true. If we should not hear pastimes, why Vyasadeva wrote 10th canto? All these things. And why Gurudev spent his whole life speaking all pastimes of Krishna? So, Kamalakanta, sit. You're late.
Traffic.
It's traffic, but you're still late. Anyway, good to see you. So, who's this gentleman?
He's a taxi man.
Ah. So 10th canto, Sukadeva Goswami described this pastime. This described the beauty of Krishna. One time there was one Brahmin. This Brahmin had a wife. Wife became pregnant, gave birth to a child. And this child immediately died after birth. So in ancient times, if the king was perfect, the citizens never suffer. Like we hear in the time of Ramchandra. In the time of Ramchandra, there was no premature death, there was no disease, there was no theft, no crime. Why? Because the king was perfect. In this time of Yudhisthira also, that power was there. If king is ideal, then the citizens become very happy. Why Guyana have so many trouble? Because the leaders are all thieves and crooks. America, right? When the hero is Donald Trump, a womanizer, God knows what he is. But I'm just giving an example. That's why democracy is a failure, because most people are foolish. And who they vote for? No. Anyway. So the Brahmin took the body of his dead son. And what did he do? He went to the gates of the king, Ugrasen. He began abusing Ugrasen. The king is very sinful. The king have no control over his mind and senses. The king is addicted to bad activities. Therefore we suffer. The proof is my dead son. And speaking very badly about Ugrasen, the Brahmin left the dead body of his son at the gates of the palace and went away. Then next child was born. That child also died. The Brahmin took the dead body of the son, put it at the palace gates and began abusing Ugrasen. This happened, I think, 7 times. 7 times. When the last child died, he was abusing, but this time Arjuna was there. Arjuna was listening to everything. Then Arjuna said, "Oh Brahmin, no need to speak bad of the king, I am here. I promise I will protect your son." Then the king, the Brahmin, "What you will do?" Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. These are called the Chaturvyuha. Right? Narayan have 3 expansions. It's called the Chaturvyuha. Right? Krishna come as Vasudev, Balaram come as Sankarshan. Then Sankarshan expand as the first son of Krishna, Pradyumna. Pradyumna's son is Aniruddha. Very nice. So the Brahmin said, when Vasudeva is here in Dwarka, Sankarshan, Balaram, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, they cannot do anything. What you will do? Then Arjuna felt a little insulted. What? And he said, I am not Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Niruddha, I am Arjuna. I hold the Gandiva bow. Oh Brahman, I promise I will protect your son. If I cannot protect your son, I'll commit suicide. Then Brahman became very happy. Okay. So when again, I think for the 8th time, the lady became pregnant, then Arjuna came personally to the house of the Brahman. And Arjuna is Param Vaishnava, he have all mystic powers. Astasiddhis. Therefore he can do anything. So with a network of arrows, he made a cage around the house of the Brahman, fully surrounded. Nothing could enter. And all night he guarded the entrance. But in the morning, the baby was born. Not only the baby died, but the baby fully disappeared. Before was a dead body. But this time, no dead body. The child fully disappeared. So the Brahmin began abusing Arjuna. You promised, you eunuch, you promised you would do this. Look, now, what's the use of your protection? You cannot do anything. So hearing this, Arjuna said, don't worry, Brahman, I will find your son. I will bring him back. So Arjuna searched the entire universe. From the southern direction, that is the abode of Yamaraj, he went to the abode of Yam, could not find. He went to all the planets of the demons, Rasatal, Talatal, Sutal, all the lower planets, Earth planet, the higher planets, up to the planet of Lord Brahma. He went to the planet of all the demigods. He went to the edge of the universe, the Lokalok, the edge of the universe. The only place he did not go was Lord Shiva's place, because Lord Shiva is the Guru of Arjuna. So Arjuna has faith, my Guru will not do like that. He could not find the child. So Arjuna had promised to commit suicide, so he began building a fire, a big what you call cremation. And holding his weapons, Arjuna went to enter the fire when Krishna grabbed his hand. Arjuna, come with me. I will show you where is the son of the Brahman. So Krishna called his chariot. Krishna had 4 special horses. And they went. This Brahmanda, this universe is very big. So he crossed the entire universe. Surrounding the universe are also the coverings of the universe. Earth, then 10 times thick is water. Earth, fire, air, water, ether, mind, intelligence, false ego. Then they came to the Prakriti. Prakriti means Pradhan. Pradhan means unmanifest material nature. The source of all elements, the source of the Prakriti is Pradhan. He also crossed that, but so dark. Because Mahavishnu lies there. So Vishnu also dark. They crossed so much darkness, the horses were afraid. So Krishna put his Sudarshan chakra. And the horses followed. And where did they come? The source of the Pradhan, the source of the material nature, that is the abode of Vishnu. Which Vishnu? Mahavishnu. So this Mahavishnu saw so much opulence, so astonishing, so huge. So Krishna and Arjuna came in the chariot. They got out of the chariot and Krishna and Arjuna bowed to the form of Vishnu. Because Krishna is doing Naravad Lila, human-like Lila. So, and Krishna also bowing. In simple language, Krishna bowed to himself in the form of Vishnu. Then Krishna said, Vishnu said, Mahavishnu, I have stolen the 8 sons of the Brahman. Why? Vishnu said, just to see Krishna. I want to bring Krishna here so I can see, have darshan. Now my eyes are successful, Vishnu said. Like this, Vishnu speaking many things. So Arjuna was watching all this. Then Arjuna thinking. Vishnu means in every atom, right? We described already. That is one name of God, Vishnu. Vishnu means who pervades everything. Sarva Vyapakiti Vishnu. Who is in every atom, that is called Vishnu. So Vishnu is in every atom. Then how is it possible that Vishnu cannot see Krishna in the city of Dwarka? In the Dwarka, even the garbage collectors see Krishna every day. So how Mahavishnu could not see Krishna in Dwarka? That means Krishna's Leela in this earth planet so confidential, even Vishnu cannot see it. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samandrita. Krishna says, I am not revealed to everyone, Arjun. I remain covered by my own Yogamaya. Like when Krishna was speaking Bhagavad Gita, thousands and thousands of persons saw Krishna face to face. Millions. Actually, I heard there was 30 million soldiers at Kurukshetra when Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. They saw Krishna. They heard him speak. But why after hearing Bhagavad Gita, Amal, why they tried to kill him? Amal? Amal. Why? Why do you think that? They saw Krishna face to face. After hearing Bhagavad Gita from Krishna, why they tried to kill him? What do you think? Because seeing Krishna, you cannot see Krishna's real Swarup unless Krishna reveals it to you. Therefore Krishna hides himself by Yogamaya. Therefore materialists without bhakti cannot, even they see Krishna, they cannot understand him. Like Ravan. Ravan, so learned person. Ravan, so wealthy, so powerful. Ravan know all the Vedas. Ravan, the whole city made of gold. How much beauty, how much wealth. But Ravan still not understand who is Ram. He always think Ram is human being. Therefore Ravan never said the name Ram. Never. You look in Ramayana, he never said Ram. He said the human, the sannyasi, the tyagi, the son of Dasarat. All these words he used, but he never say Ram. So Krishna remained hidden, covered. Therefore Krishna only understood by bhakti. Krishna says, Bhakti mam avajanati yavan masmat tatvataha. Krishna is understood only by bhakti yoga. Na saditi namam yoga na sankhya na dharmodavas na swat. No, because 24 hours no sleeping. Krishna says, no, in 11th canto of Bhagavatam, no. O Arjuna, I am not understood. No. What was the verse I just said? First one. Krishna says to Arjuna, no. Arjuna, I am not understood by meditation. I am not understood by yoga. I am not understood by Vedic study. I am not understood by pious activities. Na saditi na mam yoga, na sankhya, na dharma udavas, na swadhyas, na tapastyago, yata bhakti mamojita. Krishna clearly said to Uddhava, I am not understood by meditation, austerities, yoga. Swadhyas means you think I am soul. Krishna not understood by that. He is not realized by that. I heard someone say, first I realized soul, then I understand pastimes of Krishna. But Krishna clearly said to Uddhava, na swadhyas. Swadhyas means self-meditation. Krishna says, think of me. Krishna not say, think of yourself. Krishna says, think of me. So swadhyas means you meditate on yourself. I am Atma. Krishna is not realized by any of these things. By pious activities, by Vedic study, by tapastyago, renunciation. None of these things can attract Krishna. What can attract Krishna? Only Bhakti Yoga. And what is Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dam, Bhakti Ye Krishnam, Smaranakanda. Bhakti means to chant the name of Krishna and weep. Bhakti means to hear pastimes of Krishna and weep like our Gurudev, always speaking about Krishna. And weeping, this is called Bhakti Yoga. So, we're speaking all this why? So Krishna revealed only by Bhakti Yoga. So Krishna don't want, you cannot understand him unless you're qualified. So even Vishnu cannot see Krishna without Krishna's, therefore, because even Vishnu cannot see the pastimes of Krishna. For that reason, Vishnu stole away the sons of the Brahma. So Arjuna thinking all these things. How is it possible Vishnu is in every atom, but he cannot see Krishna in Dwarka? If he cannot see Krishna in Dwarka, how will he see Krishna in Vrindavan, which is even higher? So Arjuna thinking, that means even Vishnu cannot see Krishna's activities in Dwarka, but in Dwarka even the street sweepers and garbage collectors see Krishna every day. And two, Vishnu is very famous for two things. Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha. Jagat Hitaya Govinda Krishna. Jagat Hitaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namo. I pray to Lord Vishnu. He is always very kind to the Brahmanas and to the cows. So why Vishnu giving up his nature of always being kind to the Brahmanas by killing the 8 sons of the Brahman? This is against the nature of Vishnu. So Arjuna thinking that means Vishnu have so much, like when someone has so much desire, they don't care what is good or bad. So Arjuna thinks that means Krishna have so much beauty. Even Vishnu don't care about bad reputation, he killing the sons of the Brahman, just to have darshan of Krishna. And thirdly, even Vishnu can only see when Krishna decided to save, when Krishna went to protect Arjuna, when Krishna went to see Lord Vishnu, only when Arjuna went to commit suicide. Understand? When Arjuna wanted to enter the fire, then Arjuna saved him. So Krishna not doing this for the Brahmanas. Otherwise Krishna would have done it when the first son was killed. Krishna doing for Arjuna. Therefore the Bhakta is much more dear to Krishna than any Brahman or anything without devotion. So Arjuna thinking all these things. Then you understand? Krishna not only have the super excellent beauty, but he's so kind, so merciful. Anyway, so many stories like this. Krishna's super excellent beauty make even the devotees of other incarnations attractive. There's a story in Ramayana. Of course, Sita has no fault. But this is the pastime when Ram was forced to put Sita into exile. He ordered Lakshman, you take her and you put her on the other side of the Ganga. So when Lakshman heard this, Lakshman not became happy. But he was forced to follow the order of Ramchandra, because younger brother. So Lakshman very sad. Sita have no fault. One washerman said. Only one dhobi, one washerman criticized Ram. That washerman had one wife who had spent the night outside. Maybe some boyfriend or something. So when the wife came back, the washerman said, I cannot accept you, woman. You have been in the house of another man. I am not Ramchandra. Ramchandra's wife was 11 months in the house of another man, but he accepted her back. I am not like that, the washerman was saying. So they say in English, no, that Caesar's wife should be beyond suspicion. So Ram came to this world to establish perfect character, to give the ideal standard of Vedic living. Like no, you see, every woman, married woman should try to be like Sita. So chaste, so ideal. Guru Maharaj say, every Lakshman give the example for every brother. If you want to be a brother, be like Lakshman. So faithful, so affectionate always to his brother. So Ram give the ideal stand. You want to be a servant like Hanuman. If you want to be a wife, be like Sita. If you want to be a man, then be ideal and honest like Ram. If you want to be a brother, be like Lakshman. So the Ramayana give all this like very high standard of behavior. And now Ram is being criticized. Therefore, Ram was forced to give up Sita. So when Hanuman was forced to do, so when Lakshman was forced to do this, Lakshman became very sad. Oh. So Lakshman promised, I will not come as younger brother anymore. After Ram Lila, Lakshman always come as older brother, Balaram or Nityananda. So, Sita was, despite Sita having no fault, and Ram knows she has no fault also, to maintain the proper standard, then Ram was forced to give her up. So this was Treta Yuga. In different yugas, there's different methods of self-realization. Like in Satya Yuga, Krityadyayito Vishnu. In the golden age of Satya Yuga, one could achieve self-realization by meditation, by dhyan. That's why Hatha Yoga is only practiced in Satya Yuga. If you see the life history of Dhruva Maharaj doing pranayam, asana, all the stages of Astanga Yoga for perfection and meditation on Lord Vishnu. But in Kali Yuga, no one had the lifespan, no one had the intelligence, no one had the bodily power to perform properly the Astanga Yoga system and meditation on Vishnu. That is for other yugas. In Treta Yuga, one could achieve perfection by Vedic sacrifice, yajna. And Ram would give this example. But in Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga te keval naam tu ada, sumana smura nara utpatipa. In Kali Yuga, one can achieve perfection only by Harinam. Harinam means hearing and speaking the name, form, qualities and pastimes of Krishna. That is the process in this age. So in Treta Yuga, one could achieve perfection by yajna. So, Sita had been put to the forest, so Ram was alone. So Ram said to Guru, Vishishta Rishi, Gurudev, I want to do some yajna, because that is the process by which people achieve perfection in Treta Yuga. Then Vishishta Rishi said, Oh Ram, it's very good you want to do yajna, but scriptures say one can only do yajna with one's wife. But you have no wife, she went to the forest. Then Ram said, what can I do, Gurudev? Then Vishishta Rishi said, Ram, you may marry again. Like Dasarat Maharaj had 4 wives, so you can have 2. Ram said, that is not possible. I cannot give up Sita. Then what to do? If you will not marry again, how you do yajna? Gurudev, make some arrangement. So they made a golden statue of Sita, but identical. And they installed the deity of Sita. And keeping the golden statue of Sita on his, what side for Krishna? On his left side, they performed yajna. Afterwards, Sita heard of this, because the 2 sons of Ram, Lava and Kush, saw all these things in Ayodhya. And they described this to Sita. Mother, we saw one murti, one golden murti. It looked exactly like you. Only difference, you are breathing and golden murti is not breathing. That is the only difference. When Sita heard that, she began weeping. And she said, Ram has given up the queen, but Ram has not given up Sita. Very beautiful thing. It's because of some official reason Ram had to give up the queen, but he never gave up his affection for Sita. This is proof. I think, and 16,000 years after Ram came back from Lanka, then 16,000 years he was king at Ayodhya. And every year he did a yajna. So there were 16,000 golden Sitas. 16,000 murti, because every year you need a new murti. So at the end of Ram Lila, when Ram decided now enough time on earth, I will go back to Sanket Dham, Vaikuntha. Then all 16,100 golden Sitas said, accept us. Please. Ram said, I cannot. I only have one wife, that is Sita. So all these 16,108 golden cities became sad. Then Ram said, in this incarnation I cannot fulfill all of your desires. But in next incarnation, when I come as Gopinath, then I will fulfill all desires. So this again and again, Scripture gives hints to us. Krishna can do what no other incarnation can do. So these 16,108 golden cities were blessed by Ram next time. And when Krishna came, all these 16,108 golden cities became Brajagopis. And Krishna enjoyed pastimes with them in Vrindavan. So, anyway, by all these pastimes you understand Krishna has something wonderful. Krishna has something special no one else has. He can fulfill the desires of everyone. Gurudev would tell this story and say, this is proof. Even Lord Ramchandra, Bhagavan Ramchandra cannot fulfill the desires of everyone. He can bless them. Your desire will be fulfilled. But personally, who will fulfill that desire? That is only Krishna. Many, many examples like this. There was another time, Ravan had many, many wives, more than 100,000 wives, Ravan. You know why? Because he was so handsome. So handsome. So Ravan also had sisters and brothers. I think Kag was the first brother. I think he was killed by Ram at Dantakaranya. That's a big story. So he had a sister called Supanika. Supanika was also in charge of this Dantakaranya forest. So Ram, Lakshman and Sita were moving in that area. And Supanika saw the beauty of Ram from a distance. So enchanting. Ram means more attractive than Cupid. And what young lady not attracted seeing a handsome man? Bhagavan means the topmost handsome personality. So being attracted, she went there. And some say she disguised herself as a beautiful woman. But I've also heard she was so enchanted by Ram's body, Ram's beauty, she forgot to change her form. So she went in her witch form. Big nose and all that. So she came to Ram in Dantakaranya. Oh Ram, you are very beautiful. I want to marry you. But this is not bhakti. Bhakti means to serve Bhagavan, to give happiness to Bhagavan. But Supanika wanted to enjoy Ram. She did not want to serve Ram. Bhakti means to serve. She wanted to enjoy Ram, she did not want to serve Ram. So Ram knows nicely. So Ram gave some excuse. Oh, lady, you are very beautiful. And scripture someplace say a Kshatriya cannot say no to a woman who asks for marriage. Scripture says some places. So Ram said, you are very beautiful, that is, I like you, but problem is I am already married. Supanika means Sita. Then Ram said, but my brother Lakshman, he has no wife in the forest. So I think it's better you marry him. So Supanika saw Balaram. Balaram means Lakshman. Lakshman means Sankarshan. Sankarshan means to attract everyone to the service of Prabhu. That is Sankarshan. So seeing the beauty of Lakshman, she also became enchanted. And who is not enchanted by the beauty of Ram and Lakshman? When Janak Maharaj saw them in Janakpuri, then he asked Vashishta Rishi, who are these two boys? So handsome. E tu balak ati anuragi barosamam brahma sukatyagi. Janak said. Their beauty is so enchanting. They enchant my mind away from meditation on impersonal Brahman. Brahma Sukha. Like many people want to merge with Bhagavan. That is called Brahma Sukha. But the beauty of Ram and Lakshman is so wonderful, they steal my mind from that. So at that time, Janak Maharaj gave up his Brahman Gyan and became devotee. So Lakshman is so handsome. Krishna is like a dark elephant. Then Balaram like a crystal mountain, like a crystal elephant, silver elephant, so handsome. So Surpanika saw Lakshman, and her mind changed. I love you, marry. But Lakshman is Guru. Guru knows nicely what is bhakti, what is devotion. So Lakshman gave some excuse. Oh, no. See, I am servant of Ram. If you marry me, you have to become a servant of Sita. But you are very beautiful. You can become queen. Why become a servant when you become queen? I don't worry about Ram. His father had many wives, so he can have more than one wife. Then Surpanika's mind changed again. Again she went to Ram. Ram gives some excuse again to Lakshman. I guess the example Gurudev gave, like ping pong or football, no? You know, the goalkeeper sometimes kicks the ball to the other goalkeeper, then he kicks it back. So Surpanika was like a football. Ram kicking her to Lakshman. Lakshman kicking her back to Ram. Then Surpanika understand these both boys are cheating me. Why cheating me? Because of this Sita. So Surpanika went to kill Sita. And Ram, by his eyes, don't worry about the time. Don't worry too much about time. This world will still be here in half an hour, don't worry. So Ram looked to Lakshman. Lakshman cut off the nose and ears of Surpanika. Okay, Tadaram, would you marry a girl with no arm, no nose or ears? You probably would. No one will marry a woman with no nose or ears. So this is mercy. Because she loved Ram, she loved Bhagawan, she's attracted to Bhagawan, but her mood is not proper. Like now the Olympics are going, no? So she got the bronze medal. She attracted to Bhagawan, but wrong mood. Therefore, because her nose and ears were cut off, no one married her. So her lust, her desire could not be transferred to any other man. So her mind remained fixed on Ram. So next life, when Krishna came, that same Surpanika came as one hunchback named Kubja. Would you marry a hunchback? Huh? Tadaram, marry a hunchback? No one will marry a hunchback. So Kubja means bent, Trivakra. So Trivakra, by the arrangement of Yogamaya, arrangement of Bhagavan, she took birth in Mathura at the time of Krishna Lila. But because she was a hunchback, she never had any husband. And every day she would make sandalwood paste and she would put on kamsa. Like today's my first day in Guyana. I just came from Brazil. Brazil is a little cold. Every day we're wearing like jumper. So Guyana hot. So that time no air conditioner. So people put little sandalwood paste and the whole body become cool. So every day she would put sandalwood on the chest of Kamsa, the king. So when Krishna and Balaram, when they came to Mathura, then Kubja was carrying her sandalwood to go to the palace. That time Krishna saw Kubja, and Krishna knows everything. So Krishna called out, "Oh beautiful one!" And Kubja like this, because whole life no one called her beautiful. Oh beautiful one whose thighs are like banana tree. This is very like, what's the proper word? Very sensual language Krishna uses. If you say that in the street, then some girl will slap you. Then she's thinking, who is this boy talking to? Then she sees Krishna, so beautiful. More than Ramchandra, even more attractive. But that same attraction before she had to Ram, seeing Krishna again, that attraction awoke. Then Krishna said, "Oh beautiful lady, this sandalwood paste for whom?" Now, then she sees Krishna's chest like a slab of emerald, so broad. Krishna's waist like a lion, so thin. Krishna's whole body perfectly formed. Not like Vishnu, one eye going up, one eye going down. Our body is some defect, no? Like when you wear shoes, you know, what do you call here? Chapel, what do you call them here? thongs, slippers. What do you call them? Slippers. When you wear slippers, after 6 months, you look at your slippers, one is down and one have one, wear, so much wear, and the other one not so much wear. That means our body is not perfectly balanced. One up, one down. Our bodies have some defect. But Krishna's Swarup, Krishna's body, perfect. Perfect dimensions, like, see this finger go that way? But Krishna's body not like that, no defect. So handsome. So when she saw Krishna's beauty, she thought, yes, why I'm giving this sandalwood paste to the king? He's useless. Why am I not giving to these two boys? So she took this sandalwood paste and put on Krishna's chest and arms. Krishna and Balaram. She have two colors of sandalwood paste. One is white, one is a little dark. So I think the white sandalwood paste she put on Krishna, this looked more attractive. Krishna's dark complexion and white color sandalwood paste. And on Balaram, who has a white complexion, she put in the dark sandalwood. That looked more like, what's the word? More attractive, more wonderful. So by touching Krishna's body is more cool than sandalwood. So touching Krishna, she become full of more desire. And Krishna thinking how to repay her, she did some service. How to repay her. So Krishna stood on her tippy toes, stood on her toes, and with his finger, like chiropractor, with his two fingers he straightened her perfectly. By the touch of Krishna's lotus hand, she became the most beautiful woman in Mathura. And now endowed with proper Krishna's grace and beauty, she could not control herself. She began pulling at Krishna's cloth. Oh, beautiful boy, you are new to this city. You come to my house. You come to, like this, many things Kubja is saying. So, Krishna spoke in a very tricky way. That Kubja understand, but no one else understand. But still she have not proper mood. Still she want to enjoy Krishna's beauty. She don't want to serve Krishna for Krishna's pleasure. But anyway, Krishna also gave mercy to her. So, just by all this katha, by hearing all these things, Gurudev would say, Siddhanta bole chitina kore ulas. Don't be lazy to hear these old tattva of Krishna. By hearing the tattva of Krishna, these pastimes, Guru Maharaj said the pastimes of Krishna contain all the Siddhanta, all philosophical truths about Krishna. Our Gurudev would always say there's no need to study books, just hear from the devotees. By hearing from the devotees nicely, you will get perfect understanding. There's no need to separately try for renunciation. There's no need to separately try, how can I become good? How can I give up my bad qualities? Guru Maharaj said, by hearing katha from Vaishnavas, automatically what bad thing you have, that will go. Because Krishna personally purified the heart of that person who likes to hear Krishna's pastimes. That is the third verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna personally takes responsibility for purifying that person who likes to hear. There's no need for anything else, no need for any endeavor. This is called Swarup Siddha Bhakti. 3 types of devotion. Swarup Siddha, Arop Siddha, and Arop Siddha, and Guna Bhut Bhakti. Arop Siddha, Sangha Siddha. We hear about the qualities of the great devotees. They have perfect control of mind and senses. Devotee is very generous, very kind, very merciful, they're expert at everything. So sometimes we think, oh, I should also become expert. No? And they separately try for these qualities of like equanimity and control of the mind and senses and being equal to all. But Guru Maharaj said, this is a false type of devotion called Sangha Siddha. You are trying to get the qualities associated with devotion, then it's called Sangha Siddha. but who does, what's it called? Swarup Siddha Bhakti. Swarup Siddha Bhakti means what we are doing now. We are doing nothing. I'm speaking about Krishna, Kirtan, and you are hearing about Krishna, Smaran. By doing Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, automatically all saintly qualities will come in us. Yas Shakti Bhakti Bhavati Atkinchani Sarvaguna Samasta Sura Haro Bhakti Kuto Mahan Guna Mahanayandadwa Iti Bhaya Baha. Bhagavatam says, by one who develops one exclusive devotion to Krishna, all the qualities of the demigods appear in the heart of that devotee automatically. So tonight we just talk about one thing, the beauty of Krishna. Now it's a little late, people looking at their watches. People have to work tomorrow. So tomorrow, where's tomorrow night's program? In temple. We have our temple there in Bladenall, just behind Best Buys. So we have a temple program there. What time? 6? 6:30 means 6:30. Please don't come at 7 or 8. Are there any questions from the people? So tonight we just hear a little bit about the sweetness of Krishna. So tomorrow night we'll speak more about that, especially Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the ecstasy of Radhika, how he would describe so wonderful and beautiful things. If we hear this, then you can think of Krishna. Because kata means astonished. When you hear kata nicely, you become astonished. That astonishment will cause you to meditate on Krishna. Krishna is like that. So by hearing comes meditation. Saraswati Thakur always, Kirtana Prabhav Smarana Hoibe. By hearing about Krishna, automatically meditation is attained. But one who gives up hearing about Krishna and tries to meditate will never be successful. There's one song in here, Saraswati Thakur. You can read it. Kamakanta. Dustanaman Tumi Kisira Vaishnav. Oh, rascal mind, you think you're a Vaishnav? What type of Vaishnav you are? Giving up the Sangha of Vaishnav, giving up the Katara of Vaishnavas, and trying some separate thing, we can never be successful. You can read that Kirtan. It's quite a long Kirtan, but so much valuable. In any situation, don't give up hearing about Krishna. Even in Goloka Vrindavan, the gopis never give up topics of Krishna. Are there any questions from the people? Tomorrow is Ekadasi. Right? I'll just speak 2 minutes about Ekadasi. Maybe many people here don't do Ekadasi. But I know, like many Hindus do many type of brat. Like I know in Guyana, you ask, are you vegetarian? They go, yeah man, on Tuesday and Friday. Why? Right? Monday people worship for Shankar, no? Somval, yes? Monday, many people do some vrat, some fasting for Shiva. No. Tuesday for Hanuman, right? Cannot remember. Thursday, Brihaspati, like that. So people believe I should fast on different days for different, please the demigods, the devas. But you ask them, of these 7 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what day you're doing anything for Bhagavan? Right, you're doing for Ganesh, you're doing for Shiva, you're doing for Hanuman. But what day you're doing anything for Bhagavan, then I become quiet, I don't know. I do nothing for Bhagavan. So the day of Bhagavan, this is called Ekadasi. Actually, it's called Madhav Titi. Actually, in Sanskrit, we don't say day, we say Titi. Because we follow the moon calendar. So Titi. So the 11th day after the full moon, that is called Ekadas. I know people here in Guyana used to speak Hindi, but only now old people remember it. No? Ek and Das. 1 and 10 means, Vishnu, how many? 11. So 11 days after full moon, and 11 days after new moon, that Titi, that day is called Ekadasi. Tomorrow is Ekadasi. Actually, tomorrow is Mahadwadasi. We cannot explain that. So, who want to do something for Bhagavan, they fast on the day of Ekadasi. And tomorrow is Ekadasi. So, many people don't eat or drink anything. And don't sleep at night. That's the gold medal. Right? All night they chant Krishna's names. That is very high standard Ekadasi. But of course in Kali Yuga we cannot do that. We have to work, we have many responsibilities. So scripture says 7 things you can eat tomorrow and then don't break any fast. Roots like potatoes, sweet potatoes, peanuts. These are root crops. We can take roots on Ekadasi and not break fast. Fruits, Guyana have so many type of fruits. Papaya, what else? Pineapple, banana, of course. So fruits, roots, medicine, if we're sick and we take, then that is also not breaking Ekadasi. Dairy products, water. So tomorrow, anyone who wants some auspiciousness in their lives, they should fast on the day of Ekadasi. Fast means you can take all these things, potatoes and peanuts, cucumbers and fruits. But one should never on the day of Ekadasi, under no circumstance, accept any type of grain, rice, wheat, pasta, corn, or any type of bean. One should avoid this like poison. Because all the sins of the entire creation go and take shelter in food grains on the day of Ekadasi. So tomorrow is Ekadasi. Mother, you ever do Ekadasi? Tomorrow is the day. Begin your spiritual life from tomorrow. Okay? Ekadasi is not hard. Just a few things we don't eat. And this gives so much spiritual strength. So much spirit. Guru Maharaj said that person who does Ekadasi is never defeated. That person never have disease. It's so much power. And main thing is give so much happiness to Krishna. Therefore when Bhagavan comes to this world like Ram, he would also fast on the day of Ekadasi because he's king. King means example. Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would also fast on Ekadasi. So I'm requesting everyone, tomorrow, no rice, no pasta, no roti, no bust-up shirt, nothing like that. No dal. Just 1 day, 2 days a month, we should little bit simple. And this give remembrance of Krishna. Okay, so are there any questions from anyone? Any questions in the back, sir? Any question? You ready for Ekadasi? Good. Yes, sir.
You mentioned just on your class.
Yes.
Once a daily pastime and meditate on it. Many times I went in Vrindavan. When we leave Vrindavan to our country back, Gurudev said, mention, take Vrindavan with you. You mentioned earlier that Kamarakanta said, daily pastime. What I mean to say, hear the pastime and bring it with him.
Okay.
And meditate on it. That way I mentioned it, Maharaj.
Okay. But still you have to hear
Here,
again and again.
On the pastime. Sometimes I say, Paitram is now taking place in Vrindavan. We should meditate on the pastime with him. So
Okay.
maybe whosoever mentions something about Kamarakanta said, is got the thing wrong. That is the whole process.
Well, that's good news.
Is the hearing. Maybe the person didn't hear properly, but they related differently, irrelevantly. But what you mentioned just now, hear it and meditate on it. Is that correct? That's what I mentioned.
But we have to always hear.
Yes, and meditate on it.
Every day we have to hear.
Well, chanting and meditate.
And every day we have to hear.
Yes, Maharaj.
Nityam Bhagavad Seva. Every day we have to hear.
Yes.
Not I heard 15 years ago from Gurudev and then I never heard again. That's not good.
No, we always have to hear. Like parents here for so much years and get protected.
So come to Vrindavan and hear.
Yes.
Come to Vrindavan and hear.
Vrindavan is right here. You come from Vrindavan. Gurudev said, bring Vrindavan.
He used to go every year, but now 15 years he not went. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugala Milan. Arati Karana Lalita Disatigan.
Arati karonge lalita disatigan.
Madana Mohana Rupati Banga Sundar.
Marana mohana rupate manga sundar.
Pitambara Saki Pucha Chano Manohar.
Pitamara siti kusha chura manohar.
Lalita Madhava Bame Vishabhanu Kanya.
Lalita marava vane vishabhanu kanya.
Srilasa Koripa Gunadanya.
Nilavasana gori rupi gunaranya.
Nana Vida Alanka Kori Jalama.
Nana vidalam kore kore jalama.
Harimano Vimohana Vadana Ujva.
Hari mana vimohana varana ujva.
Visakadi Priyana Masaki Jata Chamara Dulai.
Priya namasati jata chamaradula.
Sirada Madhava Parasara Siddhase.
Virada madhava parisara disiyase.
Bhakti Vinoda Sati Pada Sukhavase.
Bhakti vinora sati kaya sukhavase.
Radhe Radhe Govinda Jaya Jaya.
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 Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala 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 Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jai Premanande, Jai Jai Sri Guru Gauranga Gandhar Giridhari Radha Lalit Madhav Ji ki Jai, Sajinandan Gaura Hari ki Jai, Krishna Balaram Ji ki Jai, Shri Radha Madhamahan Radha Govinda Radha Gopinath Radha Shamsundar Radha Man Radha Damodar Radha Gokulananda Ji ki Jai, Vishnupad Vidanti Swami Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Vishnupad Vidanti Swami Sri Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Nitya Leela Purshi Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Bhaktivedanta Bhaman Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Nitya Leela Purshi Bhakti Jivan Janan Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Bhakti Ji Pragyan Kesav Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Shri Prabhupada ki Jai,
श्री गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी महाराज की जय, सत्यम गोस्वामी सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय, वैष्णव साहब ओम जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल बरदास रघुनाथ सब गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप नमनानंद गोपाल सदबली की जय। नामाक्षर हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। When she goes, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi